Welcome again to Randomly Funny. I found some stories that I put together just for fun, and I hope you enjoy them. So without further ado, let's get started. I work at a fast food restaurant, and I take orders over the drive-thru. I had this customer come up that talked really fast, so I decided to play along. Here was the conversation.
I want a number 1 medium with a Coke and a large Frosty with a kid's meal, chicken nuggets, and apple slices and orange juice. Also, a number 7 with a Diet Coke large and an apple salad.
Fortunately, I'm able to keep up with all of it, and despite that, I speak it back to her just as fast as she said it. Okay, so you want a number 1 medium with a Coke, and a large Frosty with a kid's meal, chicken nuggets, and apple slices and orange juice, and also a number 7 with a Diet Coke large and an apple salad? That's impressive. I can't tell you how many times I had to try to do that fast, with a little bit of editing. I work at a well-known game store, and it's around the year 2008. And I get this customer. Hello, welcome to the video game store. How may I help you?
Do you have a copy of Battletoads?
I try not to laugh. No, we do not, sadly.
That sucks.
About a week later, I get a call on the phone. Hello, how may I help you today?
Do you have a copy of Battletoads?
No, sir, we do not.
It's been 5 days. How come?
Is this the same customer?
Yes, but I want my Battletoads on my PS3, you dumb.
I'm trying not to laugh. Sir, Battletoad has been out of print for 17 years now, and I doubt it's on PlayStation 3.
Well, you're just a moron.
And he hangs up. I just shrug. A day later, the same customer walks into the store.
Hey you, I want my Battletoads!
Sir, we do not have Battletoads.
My brother told me that you have it, and I want it now.
Your brother must have been mistaken.
I don't want to hear it. I'm gonna find my Battletoads if I have to destroy this entire store.
The customer then proceeds to rampage through the entire store, knocking over several games and destroying several others. We had to call the police to arrest him. An hour later, his brother shows up. Hey, my brother told me you guys ripped him off. You know he was looking for Battletoads, right? Oh God, I can't believe he fell for that. I told him to do that just to get the moron out of my house. I'm so sorry about that. It's okay. I'm surprised you didn't even know about the prank anyway. It turns out that asking for Battletoads at a video game store was a popular prank done back then by people to make the employees mad. A first grade student of mine started using colorful language in the classroom, so I decided to bring in his mom for a parent-teacher conference. Your son has been using rather inappropriate words in the classroom. I was wondering if you might know where he's getting it from. Nonchalantly, she said,
I don't know. Must be those video games his dad buys for him.
I was working at a kiosk that sells sweets and drinks when a transaction occurs with an old woman over a bottled water.
Is that water cold?
Yes, it's just out of the fridge.
I don't see a fridge.
I gestured toward the fridge a few feet away from the kiosk.
Can't I just have one out of there?
Yeah, of course. I fetch her one out of the fridge.
That doesn't look cold to me.
Well, you can feel it for yourself, if you like. It is really quite cold.
No, you do it.
Sarcastically, I put my hand up against the bottle and pretend to flinch. Oh, you're right, ma'am. It's boiling hot. I am very sorry about that.
I'll just have a Coke then.
I'm waiting at a small convenience store, and I'll witness this interaction between a customer and the cashier. Note this entire conversation happens with absolutely no inflection or tone in either of their voices. It's just completely monotonous.
Hey.
Hey. The cashier takes a few seconds to scan the items.
Donate?
Yeah, same as usual, I guess.
I forgot.
2. The cashier chooses the $2 donation.
Card.
Swipes card. The cash register takes a few seconds to run the transaction, holding up the receipt in the bag.
Want?
Nah. Bye.
Bye.
I walk up to the register, and it looks like the cashier flips a switch suddenly. What was up with that guy? Do you know him or something?
Oh, he's a regular that comes in almost every day. He's not one for small talk, and I usually prefer not to make conversation if I can help it, so we decided just to be as blunt as possible. It lets him do his own thing faster, and it helps me get out of my nice, friendly cashier persona for a few minutes.
10 for 10. Would buy things there again, if only for the antisocial cashier.
Hello? Were you the girl I spoke to last night about my fish?
No, I'm not, but I'd be happy to help you.
The customer whips out a Chinese food container, holding a fish that is clearly on death's doorstep.
My fish, she is dying. I need you to heal her. If she is healed, I want you to give her back to me.
Well, sir, your fish honestly doesn't look like it's going to make it. I would be happy to replace your fish. Even though we will medicate your fish, I can't guarantee she'll survive.
No, I don't want another fish. I want this fish. I want you to heal my fish. I've been praying for it. When you heal my fish, you should pray for it as well. It will heal faster.
Sir, I can't say that I usually pray, but I will be sure to keep the fish in my thoughts.
No, you must pray.
Sir, honestly, I don't practice religion.
You must pray.
Oh, all right. I will pray for her, and I will make sure she gets the best care. Stop by later this week, or call in and ask for me. I will be happy to give you an update. Just please keep in mind that I don't think your fish will survive.
You must heal my fish. I will call you to see how she is. I am certain that she will survive.
It soon became clear that I should have prayed sooner, because the fish died within 10 minutes after the customer walked out of the door. I'm a female, and I work at an auto parts store, and a woman walks in.
How can I help you?
I need a taillight bulb for my Chrysler. Oh, and could you come out and show my ex-husband how to take the old one out? I'd love for you to show him up.
I go outside, and I help him switch out the taillight. As I'm walking back into the store, I hear him say, "You just had to pick the only girl in the store to help us, didn't you?" I work at a theme park, and I get a customer to walk up to me.
I'm lost. Can I use your phone?
Our phones do not call outside the park.
Can't you call somebody to help me? I'm lost and I can't find my daddy.
Sure. How old are you?
19?
I'm afraid our security only helps lost children.
But I'm lost!
Well, do you know a cell number?
Yeah?
And she pulls out her cell phone. Thank you very much for listening. I'm glad you joined me. I hope you enjoyed this edition of Randomly Funny. I want to give a special thanks to my wife for supplying the voices for me. She always does a great job. And also, I want to give a special thanks to my patrons. You are a special group of people, and I really appreciate the support. The reason why I haven't been able to post regularly is we're extremely busy moving, and we finally got a place. We just need to have it finalized. We've got tons of packing to do. We've been very concerned about financial issues because, we're moving to a new place, and it's pretty far away from where we are. Plus, when I first started to kind of slow down, it was near the beginning of the year. It was around April, but I think YouTube changed their algorithm, and views and everything, or the amount of money that you make off each video, really went down. It plummeted. It's like 5 times less than what it was. It's pretty much back to pocket change. I mean, if you've been doing it for this long, it's still really enjoyable, but when you have very little time and it takes a long time to put out each video, it's very disheartening. You get used to something that's really good, and it makes it even more satisfying. Just to rip that away, it's really, it hurts. And it's made it really hard because my wife had to quit her job so that we could go to the other place, and she had a really good job. Even though I didn't want to count on other people's support, if any of you can, support, that would be great. I know not everybody can. I know that I'm not the only one that has financial issues, but I'm going to try to continue doing this. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an extra special effort for the patrons to make it a little bit better for them so I can get more people. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have the advanced audio broadcast. I'm going to start another channel, and I'm going to have like unlisted videos for everyone, regardless of how much you donate. If you just donate like $1 a month, and I'm also going to supply like short stories so that hopefully I can get one out every day, just one story. It's probably like a minute or so long, but I want it to be like the best quality like everything else. And what I'm going to do is with those, after I get so many, I'll compile it and make it an episode and then turn that into a video, and they'll get like advanced access to that video on its own channel. It has absolutely no ads on it. Plus, I really don't want to have to go through the effort of changing the monetization every time I upload a video and then change it over. It might be easy, but I just don't want to do it. Plus, where we're moving has like 5 times faster internet than we have, so it'll be a lot easier for me to upload videos. That'll be great. Plus, it's cheaper, which is also a plus, because we'll be getting out of the dark ages and actually have city water and trash pickup services where I don't have to drive 30 minutes just to dump trash. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. So thank you all very much for joining me. And just remember, have fun with your failures, or they'll have fun with you.